Hello, motivators. Welcome to Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters. It is a pleasure to see you again, to have fun, to learn, and to grow together in this session. I'm Hansel, President of Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters, and I would like to open this official meeting by sound of a gong. So, basically, what will we have in Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters? First of all, we are an English public speaking community under Toastmasters International. And in our regular meeting, we have three main agendas. The first one is prepared speech. The second one is table topic. And the third one is evaluation. In the prepared speech, we will have specific member who have booked their slot before to deliver the speech based on our curriculum. So we have curriculum from Toastmasters International, which tailor our public speaking skills into specific purposes, because we believe that general public speaking skills are not enough. We need to tailor and to craft our skills into specific purposes. Do we want to be a motivational speaker, project manager, stand-up comedian, presenter, coach, or other roles? We have specific curriculum designed for each. And the second session, the table topic. It is a fun session because we have impromptu speeches. And any one of us, either member, guest, and even first-timer, you can try to deliver your speech spontaneously based on the topic that will be revealed on the spot. The topic will revolve around the meeting theme, and it will be explained later by the topic master. And the third session, we will have evaluation session, because we believe that there is always room for improvement. Whatever our skill level, we will have room for improvement. That is why we will have evaluation session, where the prepared speakers from the first session will be evaluated by individual evaluators. And also the meeting in general will be evaluated by team of role takers. And this meeting is conducted by an MC. But in our term, we call it Toastmaster of the meeting. And I would like to call Toastmaster Melisa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hans, as our club president. Good evening and welcome everyone to Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club. My name is Melisa and I am Toastmaster of the meeting for this meeting tonight. My job is to host this meeting for, hopefully, I can make this meeting run smoothly, I hope. I see a lot of new faces here that I've never seen, and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining this meeting. And also welcome to the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club member, the visiting Toastmasters, and also the guests, especially the first timer guest club. I hope we can all have a good time here. So this meeting, you might have seen the poster, you might have seen the theme. It's kind of weird, like Jakarta Memetivators. Why do we choose theme? Wait a minute, let me share my screen. Our theme for tonight is Jakarta Memetivator Toastmasters Club. Why do we pick this theme? This is not so serious theme that we usually have. We are usually conducting our meeting in the first week and the third week of every month, and this is actually week 5. So we don't have an official schedule for meeting tonight. So we just want to make it light discussion, more like games, more for table topics, and keep it more casual than we used to. And as usual, we have theme, which is theme is Jakarta Motivator, and we also have word of the day, which is buzzword. Remember to use this word of the day in your speech, whether it's prepared or table topic speakers. And the buzzword, the meaning is a word or a phrase, often an item of jargon that is fashionable at a particular time or in a particular context. For example, the latest buzzword in international travel is ecotourism. Maybe someone else can give an example about how this buzzword is used. Can anyone give an answer? Can anyone give an example? Maybe our grammarian. Sorry, I put you on the spot there.
Oh wait, what? Can
Okay.
Why?
Can you give an example? I'm sorry I put you in the spot so suddenly.
Okay. But I'm in the middle of doing something. So when you called up my name,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Our word of the day is buzzword. Can you give an example of using this word in our daily conversation, for example?
Okay, like if I can give an example, it probably she conveys a word that later on become a buzzword in social media. So because it basically, yeah, that's what I get from the word buzzword.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Redika as our grammarian. We also have this example by our Ah-WOD counter, Sandra, and she said, today's buzzword is self-love. Oh, but I don't think people really know what it means. True that. Okay, so as remember to use as many word of the day as you can for tonight's meeting. And then as our president, Toastmaster Hans has said before, our agenda for tonight's meeting will be consist of not actually three, but four. The first one is new member installations, and then the second is prepared speech session, as Toastmaster Hans has explained earlier. It is a speech project from Pathways program, and it is only applied to active Toastmaster members who have selected their pathway. And then the third session is table topic session. I think we will have a blast in this table topic session because I believe our table topic master has prepared a lot of exciting questions related to Jakarta Motivators. And then the next one, we will have evaluation session. This is the session that is there for the learning benefits for all of us because we are here to learn and we are learning from each of us and also with each of us. And then our meeting will not be conducted successfully if it isn't for the role taker in this meeting. And we have a team full of awesome people who are volunteering to be role takers for tonight's meeting. And let me introduce the general evaluator. General evaluator today is Toastmaster Heggi. Toastmaster Heggi, are you there? Toastmaster Heggi, our GE. Oh, I don't think, I'm sorry, let me check. Toastmaster Heggi, SGE, are you there?
Not audible.
Not really, not audible at all. Or if you're having a technical meeting, let me just introduce the other role taker first. Okay, so in the in his team, the general evaluator has a lot of people in his team: Grammarian, and WOD counter, timer, and ballot counter. Each of them has specified purpose in this meeting, so we can learn better from them. Let me call the grammarian for today's meeting, Toastmaster Redika. Toastmaster Redika, would you please introduce your role to us today?
Okay, hello guests and Toastmasters. So my role today as a grammarian is to note down any grammatical mistakes that you guys made and the use of English especially. So I encourage you guys to just don't be afraid of making mistake, because we all learn together here, and I will try to give the best suggestions, the correct ways of using English, and as well I will note down some beautiful words that you guys say today. So let's not be afraid of speaking English. Back to General Evaluator or Toastmaster Melisa.
Hello.
Okay.
Am I audible now?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So sorry for that. Apparently my mic is a bit loose. Okay. So thank you Toastmaster Melisa and Toastmaster Redika as Tom and Grammarian. So I would like to continue. Our next role would be the and WD counter. And I would like to welcome Toastmaster Sandra to explain her role for tonight.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. A lot of people here. Very nice to meet you. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and other guests. So I will be your and WOD counter tonight. I will note words and sounds that are used as pause filler by anyone who speaks. For example, like or something that is overused words, including like, well, but, so, you know, and all the likes of it. I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase too much, such as I, and like, this means or this means. And also it is my duty to introduce, to measure how many WOD used by each speaker. So each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day, which is buzzword, that has been explained, the definitions and the example in a sentence by Toastmaster Melisa previously. So have fun, guys.
Right. Thank you, Toastmaster Sandra as and WD counter. The next role will be our timer. And to explain her role, I would like to invite Toastmaster Sena as our timer for tonight.
Thank you, Toastmaster Heggi. My name is Sena. I'm your timer in today's agenda, today's meeting. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, I will time the table topic, speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluation. We'll also alert each speaker of the time they have left using green, yellow, and red cards. So I will change my background like this, or this, or this, or this. And the time, okay, it will denote the specific times remaining for table topic speaker. If on the first 1 minute, I will raise the green background, and first minute and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow, and last at 2 minutes, I will raise the red background. So if you, in short, if you see yellow, meaning you're good. If you see red, meaning you pass the time set. Yellow and green are good. Okay, back to you, Toastmaster Heggi.
Right, thank you, Toastmaster Sena. And last but not least, next role would be the ballot counter. And I would like to invite Toastmaster Aan to explain his role for tonight.
Hello, it is my first time in MLTZ. So in this night, I will be as ballot counter. I will collecting the votes and counting the vote, and I will send you link for voting. It will be use Easy Poll as the platform, and maybe that is all for me. Back to TM Heggi. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Toastmaster Aan. So hopefully there will be lots of speakers that are eligible tonight to be voted. And okay, it's actually last but not least will be me as general evaluator. So as general evaluator, I will evaluate the whole conduct of the meeting. What are those that can improve? What are those that are already great? And all in between that, any improvement that can be made. Right, thank you. That's all for me. I will go back on the evaluation session at the end of the meeting. So with that, I would like to give the control back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Melisa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Heggi, as our general evaluator, and also thank you for all the role takers for introducing yourself and your role. Now let's move on to the next session. Usually we go straight to prepared speech session, but today we have a special session included in our meeting, which is new member installation. This session is for congratulating or welcoming new members that have new members of our club, Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club. And this session will be led by our club president, Toastmaster Hans.
Okay, hi, I'm here. Thank you, Toastmaster Melisa, and I will lead this by calling our recently new member, Toastmaster Aan. Hi, Toastmaster Aan.
Okay.
Could you please repeat after me? I will share the screen for the script.
Okay.
I, in the presence
Wahyu, in the presence
of my fellow members
of my fellow member
of the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club,
of the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club,
make this firm obligation to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment. To apply myself to the requirements outlined in the Toastmasters educational program. To regularly and fully participate in club activities. To evaluate others in a positive and constructive manner. To build open and friendly relationships with my fellow members. And to bring new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters. Thank you, Toastmaster Aan. And now I would like to welcome our member of Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club to repeat after me. So you can unmute yourself, guys, and let's repeat after me.
Hans? Sorry,
Yes.
Hans. We have one new member, if I'm not mistaken, right? Toastmaster Indah.
Currently set.
Next
Are you settled recently, or are you already settled in the system?
Yes,
If
already
not,
settled.
oh, already. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. So you can be installed today to Toastmaster Indah. Apologize for the inconvenience because recently I've checked, not yet, just this afternoon. So Toastmaster Indah, repeat after me.
Okay.
I,
I,
in the presence of my fellow members
in the presence of my fellow members
of the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club,
of the Jakarta Motivator Toastmaster Club,
make this firm obligation to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment, to apply myself to the requirements outlined in the Toastmasters educational program, to regularly and fully participate in club activities, to evaluate others in positive and constructive manner, to build open and friendly relationships with my fellow members, and to bring new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters. Thank you, Toastmaster Indah. Now, to our fellow members of Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters, please repeat after me. We, the members of the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club,
the members of the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club,
pledge to support you in your quest for self-development, to provide you with positive and helpful evaluations,
to
maintain a friendly and supportive atmosphere, to give you opportunities to help others, and to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience. Okay. Thank you for our members. And now let's give a big round of applause for our new members. Well, yeah. You know, a bit late. I gladly welcome Toastmaster Aan and Toastmaster Indah. We would like to see your journey to grow together, to choose your pathways, to start your icebreaker, and we can also maintain friendship and develop each other. Enjoy and welcome. Now back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Melisa.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Hans, for leading the new member installation. And I said congratulations and welcome once again to Toastmaster Aan and Toastmaster Indah. We hope that you will have an awesome journey in Toastmaster, and we can wait to see you on your pathway experience. And now let us move to the second session, which is prepared speech session. We have one prepared speakers for tonight, and the prepared speakers for tonight is Toastmaster Wilson from Riau Toastmasters Club. Toastmaster Wilson will be evaluated by Toastmaster Praw. Okay, before we start the pre-presentation session, I just want to make sure, Toastmaster Wilson, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Toastmaster Praw, are you there?
Hello.
Toastmaster Praw, or is there alternate evaluator for Toastmaster Wilson?
Well, we can see Toastmaster Praw.
Oh, I think Toastmaster Praw have just joined in. Wait, let us wait for a few minutes.
Yes, he is here. Just recently.
Toastmaster Praw, are you there?
Yeah, hi, hello.
Okay, hello,
am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, but kind of bit echoing. We are just by the moment of the start of Toastmaster Wilson's speech. Would you please, are you ready to introduce Toastmaster Wilson's speech, Toastmaster Wilson and his speech?
Yeah, okay, so good evening, fellow Toastmasters. For today, we will listen for Toastmasters Wilson's speech. The speech is about using the vocal variety to enhance the speech. And in this completion of the project, the members need to improve his or her vocal variety with well-organized speech topic, in which that the vocal variety will enhance the speech with any styles of any styles that the member will choose, such as humorous, informational, or motivational. So without further ado, with the speech title, with unpaid overtime or paid under time, let us welcome Toastmasters Wilson.
Recently, in professional life, we have been hearing the term work-life balance so much that it became a buzzword. But when you hear the term work-life balance, exactly what does this mean? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have the perfect instrument to explain this a little bit for you. Can you see this? This is my favorite pair of trousers. So how does a trouser describe the work-life balance? Let us imagine that this trouser is your work. It's your job. Sometimes when people are pressured by the toxic boss, by toxic workmates, by unpaid overtime, I would describe this trouser as too tight. Because when you wear a trouser too tight for your hips, then when you walk, you will feel uncomfortable. You would feel, oh dear, this trouser is too tight for me. I can't wait to get home and unpair these trousers. Basically, work-life balance is the comfortable zone between work and life. When you're working, you enjoy your time. When you're not working, you also enjoy your time. Apparently, this is important. And then, one of the most important things to determine the work-life balance is the work hours. According to the American rules, the standard working hours for a person on a week is 40 hours per week. Any other than that, you have to pay overtime. But is this 40 hours per week actually meet our demand of life? So ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, my name is Wilson, and I am a fresh graduate from Institut Teknologi Bandung, majoring in chemical engineering. I got my first job just last year, October 2020, in a certain company in Riau. I was fortunate enough to get the management trainee program. You see, when you get to the management trainee program, you get to choose where you want to work. My friend wanted to become a supply chain planner. He became that. My friend aspired to become an engineer. She became that. My friend planned to become a maintenance technician. He also became that. What about Wilson? Naturally, as a chemical engineer, I wanted to become an engineer. But for some reason, ladies and gentlemen, a trainer interviewed me. He said, would you want to become my successor? I see a lot of potential in your public speaking skills, and I feel I will be able to cultivate that skills of yours. I was shocked. That was the first time someone ever said that thing to me. That's the first time everyone has said a good thing for me, because usually I get a lot of scolding from my mother, from my father. So I ended up becoming someone with little to no self-confidence. So I said, yes, but I will join you. Can I do something for you? Then that is where my paid undertime went. You see, as a trainer, I was expected to learn everything there is about the company. I didn't need to know the technical issues. I didn't need to know so deep about the topic, but I only needed to know each and every minor things, general information about each department, paper, forestry, power, everything. Only a little bit so that I could train new trainees in the future. And in order to do that, I was given a lot of freedom. I didn't have to work with a strict work hour. So ladies and gentlemen, I went to work at 6. I went home at 3. Imagine a lot of free time between 3 p.m. until 9 p.m. when I sleep. When my friend got home at 6, I was already lying on my bed, bath already, waiting for my dinner to come. Pretty exciting, isn't it? But after 3 months, I felt something was wrong. I didn't feel any satisfaction, even though the work hours are optimal, 40 hours a week. I didn't feel anything. I received my money, I received my salary, I received knowledge, but I didn't feel anything. Then I realized, when I looked at my surroundings, all the trainers were old men, ladies and gentlemen. All of them were waiting to retire. And I was the only young member in that department. So I realized that I didn't belong there. At the 4th month, I officially quit being a trainer. I went back to become an engineer. The path of being an engineer was hard. The senior engineer from my department resigned soon after I joined. So I was the sole engineer of the department, with no one to help me, with no proper handover. So as a result, I got scolded a lot. I have to do a lot of reports on myself. I had to listen to my boss rambling about his jobs, and I had to work overtime, unpaid. Last Sunday, I was called to go to work. I went at 7 a.m. and I went back home at 7 p.m. And then I didn't have a day off. Monday until Thursday, the following days, I went to work at 6 a.m. and I went back home at 8 p.m. 14 hours of working with unpaid overtime. But then, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, fellow pants master. When you take a look at this trouser, you may want to look at what you are doing. For example, you may be someone who enjoys sitting on a sofa. So a loose trousers is something that you would enjoy. But if you are someone who likes to run, who likes to walk, who likes to jog, then you might want to have a tighter pair of trousers so that when you run, when you walk, you didn't have to tighten it up each time you take a step. And that's the thing. People have different purposes in life. Some people may like to have a stable job, to settle down. So I get to keep working. And I'm okay with the salary I have. As long as I can be with my family, I don't need to pursue my career. But for me, ladies and gentlemen, when I imagine if this company went bankrupt, can I go to another company? Then I thought, with my little knowledge, I don't think so. So I wanted to pursue the career. I need a pair of trousers that are able to help me run. Work-life balance. Some people make this issue solely on the work hours. But then again, we are all different. We have a different meaning of work-life balance. So ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, paid under time or unpaid overtime, it's your choice. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Please everyone give applause to Toastmaster Wilson and his awesome and compelling speech. Congratulations for finishing your projects. That is such an awesome speech. I believe we all here are thoroughly entertained by your speech. I would like to ask for the timer report. Is Toastmaster Wilson's time eligible?
Unfortunately, the time is past 7 minutes. It's 8 minutes and 26 seconds. It's not eligible.
Okay, unfortunately, he is over time, but I believe Toastmaster Wilson has shared a speech that is insightful for all of us about work and life balance. That's it for the prepared speech session because we only have one prepared speakers for tonight. Before we move to the second session, which is table topic session, I would like us to take a picture together. Everyone, please open your camera. And you can, if you want to share this photo in your social media page, you can give your Instagram username to me or Toastmaster Hans or Toastmaster Nanda, and we will make sure to tag you on our Instagram story. everyone, please open your camera. I will take 3 pictures of us. So prepare your 3 best pose. Okay. I will take the first picture, 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, once again, 1, 2, and 3. And then I will take the second picture, 1, 2, and 3. Then the third picture, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, thank you everyone. We will for sure upload this photo to our Instagram story and we will tag you in our story. Okay, so now let's move on to our second session, which is table topic session. This session will be led by our table topic master, Toastmaster Hans. Toastmaster Hans, the screen is yours.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Toastmaster Melisa, for conducting the first session very well. And in this table topic, I've sent in the chat box the 5 possible topics, but just the hint of the topic, not the exact topic. So you can reserve your slot right in the chat box. Wow, one has chosen recall. Okay. I will wait for a while. So until we can start. And
I'm reading this.
Share. What's up?
I'm reading this while trying to remember each and every meme, like Suez Canal, Thanos, Titanic with a surprise face, and Pikachu with a surprise face.
I think you can guess what kind of meme, but you don't know the context yet, okay? So this is my screen. Wait. Screen 1. And while waiting, okay, I will introduce what is table topic. It is basically impromptu speech where anyone can deliver speech here, not like the prepared speech. It is only for member, but table topic, it is for anyone. So either you are a member from any clubs, or even if you are a guest and even you are first timer, you can try. And we encourage you to use word of the day if possible. Remember, our word of the day is buzzword. And our Ah-WOD counter will count it if you say it. And the exact topic, of course, will be revealed on the spot when it is your turn. And you may ask for a brief explanation because perhaps the context is unclear yet. So you can ask for explanation from me. And then you have maximum 30 seconds to think, to wrap up things in your mind before you speak. And then you start speaking, the timer will start the counter. And of course, with this time limit. So there are 15 topics. Let's see if we have. Table topic is for anyone. So you can try. Whoever you are, you can try. You can reserve your slot. I think let's start with the number 4, yeah. Toastmaster Heggi. Hi, Toastmaster Heggi.
Yes, sir.
So this is for you about Pikachu.
I hope it's the one that I have in mind.
If you're ready, just let me know. Or if you need explanation, please tell me.
So I can deliver anything that are related to the meme, right?
Yes, and when you start speaking, I will stop sharing screen. It's okay, so we can see you.
That's actually my face earlier today when suddenly Toastmaster Redika WhatsApp me the agenda and the link to this meeting. Fellow Toastmasters, I almost forget that I need to be general evaluator tonight. And luckily, Toastmaster Redika messaged me at the proper time. I haven't made any other commitment yet. I am not planning to come to other meeting yet. And luckily, my wife is not going anywhere. So she's available to take care of my kids. This is actually my very bad traits that I'm trying to lose. Being very forgetful. And practically being a mess. I always mention to my friend that I have me and my feeble memory. I almost always forget things. So that's why I start taking notes. I start writing what I have in mind, any task, anything that I use, that I got. I used to use books, the old way, pen and paper. Then as time goes by, I try to go to more, not really sophisticated, I can't say sophisticated, but the modern way. Because if anyone can guess, the reason I left pen and paper is I often forget where is the pen and paper. So it doesn't matter how many books that I have, I lost it, I forget it anywhere. So by the end of the day, I cannot write it. So I ended up now, it's a semi-promotion using an app called Notion. So this app, if you ever heard about it, is an online app accessible in your website, in your laptops, in your phones. It's basically anywhere, and you can put everything there, the task, reminder, notes, anything. So with that, well, unfortunately, I still forget things, but at least I forget less. Thank you. Back to Table Topic Master.
Wow. Thank you, Toastmaster Heggi. So you confessed that you almost forget it. It is okay. It is a great reminder that, okay, we need to take notes. Super. By the way, about this table topic, of course, in context of Memetivator, most of the topics can be made motivational because we can motivate each other using memes. But it is okay if you use another approach. Perhaps you want to use sarcastic jokes because it is relatable to our guilty pleasure, or you can use the topic to raise awareness about something. Yeah, I give hints for some of the topics. So next, let me see, Toastmaster Wilson. Hi, Toastmaster Wilson.
Hello again.
So you choose Rickroll, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we know the song. Never gonna give you up, never gonna
let you down.
Never gonna hang around and desert you. Okay, this is your topic.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you know why it is called Rickroll? At first, it is just a harmless joke. You have to click with context. I have the link to the full video, and you have the YouTube link. And then, when you are interested, you will click the link. Then when you click the link, you will go to YouTube, and you will see the title, Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. And with the iconic drum roll. At first, you won't understand it. I didn't as well. But if that happened to you every day, every single time, which I also experienced, you would see that that was really, really annoying. It's like a buzzword, but it's not a word. It's a link. It's a gesture. It's a picture. But hey, when it comes to memes, Rick Astley is one of the legends. Not because his song is good. Well, actually, his song is really good. I really like the Never Gonna Let You Down, Never Gonna Desert You. That is really motivational. But the song itself is not the sole reason why he became famous. But because of the Rickroll, the meme. And then this meme, the thing that is unexpected, made Rick Astley so famous that just recently he started actually rickrolling other people in the TV. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, at times you may feel not confident. Maybe what I'm doing is weird. No one has ever done this before. Maybe this is the wrong thing of doing things. But be confident. Just like how Rick Astley confidently dances in the beginning of the video, just be confident and you will see people will be attracted to you. And who knows? You may find one of those people, your fated partner. Who knows? Why don't you prove me wrong and see if you do get a partner? Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Wow, thank you, Toastmaster Wilson. You nailed the point about confidence, just like him dancing with his song. Wow. Yeah, I like to dance too, but only alone, not in public. With that kind of song, okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Wilson. Next, let's have Toastmaster Nanda. Hi, Toastmaster Nanda.
Hi, Toastmaster Hans.
Yo.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Do you like Star Wars? So you choose.
Yes.
I think you know. But the meme is not about Star Wars.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. So, fellow motivators and honorable guests, how many times you see the memes like when we ask something and we have hope that what we ask, the answer will help us, but unfortunately it's not. It is the same as the previous meme. It's about the schools. How many subjects that you learn, but it's not applicable in real life. Example, when I was in junior high school, I learned about chemistry, but it's just like a little, or physics, but actually I don't even understand. Oh, I know, it's about rational and irrational number. It's math. Why math in our school is very complicated that I cannot use in our life? Why I should go to Alfamart and then I ask the cashier like how much I should pay? Please guess, this is irrational number or rational number? And it is like will be like a quiz, so impossible to do that. But why we learn about that? I found the answer. Even though we don't use it and it's not helpful for our future, it will help to construct our mind. That's why we still need to learn it, even though we don't use it in our personal life. I think that's all for me. And back to TTM. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Toastmaster Nanda. Yeah, we don't use that kind of, is this rational or irrational number, but we use it to build our constructive mind. Thank you, Toastmaster Nanda. You did it well. Now let's have another speaker. Who is that? Toastmaster Redika will talk about Elon Musk. Hi, Toastmaster Redika. Your name is Grammarian, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so here is for you. meme about Elon Musk. Number 7. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you for the meme. I think it explains just how significant memes are in our life. Even it can help us to boost up our popularity just by using memes. For example, Elon Musk, who used a meme to sell his car, right? So I guess as social media gains its role in our lives, just how significant it is, just how essential it is, even a small, insignificant word can turn out to be a buzzword. In social media, people talk about certain petty word that may sound unimportant, but it becomes popular. It goes the same with the meme. As I observe, people use memes to either gain popularity, to as well express their feelings, their thoughts. Even for in Elon Musk's caliber, he used it to sell a car, and people will find him as a humorous person, as someone with unorthodox personality, say. So I guess that's what I grab from the meme, that we can make good use of meme for our own benefit, here for personal benefit, but we can as well use it for other bigger purposes. For example, if we want to make social impact, we can as well use memes as well. That's just how it's matters of how we can make good use of social media, if I might say. So that's all for me. Thank you for the meme, though. It's interesting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Redika. You make the point that we can make good use of meme, just like Elon Musk. I hope we can sell something and it became buzzwords by using meme.
I know, right?
Thank you. And next we have soon to be Toastmaster Ruth. Hi, soon to be Toastmaster Ruth. You want to talk about SpongeBob, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it your favorite cartoon or?
Not really. It's just the one that pop up in my mind when I see the list.
Okay.
Wait, when you finish. Oh, I see. Okay. I have 30 seconds, right?
Yes.
Okay, when you finish reading a bunch of self-help and motivational material and are finally ready to be the new you. Okay, it's actually quite true for me. Sometimes I like to read some motivational book or quote or something related to that. And at that time, feeling so motivated. Oh yeah, this is so good. Okay, I'll try to change to be a better person and try to make use of what I've read so I can be a better person. But sometimes the fire is just only at that time, sometimes, yeah. And then tomorrow, maybe maybe after we read that motivation and we make a commitment to do that, sometimes we can do it for a day or two. But I realized that we need quite a strong commitment to do the good things or maybe good habits, yeah, let's say good habits, so we can change to be a better person, like we want earlier when we read the motivation. And then, so I think besides strong motivation, we need to make a list, I think, yeah, a list, a goal, then the step that we can make to reach that goal, so we can reach the goal. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, soon to be Toastmaster Ruth. So you mentioned that after you read that book, we need commitment, and then we need list, and then we need real thing to
practical
do. Practical steps. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
I really agree with you. Actually, I can relate this to myself because sometimes I read the book, yes, I will change tomorrow, and then tomorrow, just like the old me. So we need discipline. Thank you for reminding us. Next, let's have another speaker. I want to ask soon to be Toastmaster Muby. Are you okay with this kind of topic?
I don't even understand what I do, but I think I have some story to tell.
Okay, it's okay, no problem. So
thank you.
Let me spotlight you first. By the way, because this is the topic about, the topic is about Toastmasters, and if you can't relate to this, you can switch to other that is not taken yet. So feel free, or you can build up your speech about this. Just choose your preference.
Okay. So you're saying I will become a better public speaker if I renew my Toastmaster membership. Okay. First time I heard about Toastmasters, and then this is the first time I joined with this event, this evening. And then I see Toastmaster Wilson show his favorite trousers. And then I automatically remember one of Toastmaster speakers in 2016 in Thailand. His name is Terence, who show in 100 people who show, underwear, real underwear. So I automatically remember to Terence when I see Toastmasters Wilson show his favorite trousers. Yeah, I think that very exciting. And then I have another story. I've read the books. The topic is Move Beyond Your Limits, written by Richie. I forgot what exactly his full name, but we can call Richie. In first tense, Richie says that he reached his success by starting from Toastmaster International. Yeah, Richie says that I start my success by following Toastmaster International. So I tried to search this Toastmaster event, and then I found on Eventbrite. But lately I found that Richie comes from rich family. I thought that he came from poor family, but there is motivational books that everyone thought that if we read the motivational books, it must the tale or the story from a poor person to become rich person. And then, yeah, but I still continue read that books. Thank you, interesting, so interesting, but yeah, I try my best, thank you. My name is Muby.
Thank you, soon to be Toastmaster Muby. You took the challenge in this topic, and that is great. As a first timer here, you tried the topic about Toastmasters, and you mentioned someone who has been in Toastmasters as a sample, Richie. Thank you for your story. And next, let's have another contestant. We have Toastmaster Garda. Hi, Toastmaster Garda.
Hi, Toastmaster Hans. How are you?
So far, chaos. I don't want to answer using templates so far so good. Okay, oh sorry, the screenshot is. So about outstanding, what kind of outstanding? Actually, it is about outstanding move me.
Sorry, is that outstanding movie?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So my fellow motivators and distinguished guests, try to contemplate every 24 hours per day that you live in this world and try to recall one moment in your life when you have made an outstanding move of your life that made who you are today. Can you think about it? Well, there must have been a lot of things that come up to your mind, but to me personally, one of the things that I personally think I made a big leap of my life, including the outstanding move, is by joining Toastmasters. Related to the previous theme about renewing membership in Toastmasters, being a member in Toastmasters has made me nurtured that previously, prior being a member, I thought that I already am a good speaker until I met diverse people in Toastmasters with diverse background. And every time I heard everybody deliver their speech and all the hidden messages I heard, it feels like I am just a tiny dust in this universe. And that is exactly what motivates me. And it has become a buzzword. By renewing membership, by all means, is that it is just the beginning of my new self in order to excel my whole life and also to improve the soft skill that I've never had when I was a kid or when I took the studies. But at the end of my journey, by being involved in this Toastmasters and by meeting all of you, I do believe that all of us bring so many good things on the plate, and that's exactly what I want to continue on learning towards this journey. So ladies and gentlemen, try to think that one particular moment in your life, and on the very next day when you wake up in the morning, that would be your first motivation to start your day with. And if you keep on doing this, who knows that maybe by the end of the day, or maybe at the following years, you will be surprised on how much of great improvement that you have become. And starting from that small step in your life, that will be your outstanding move. And I cannot wait to look forward to seeing you at the top of the mountain. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Wow, thank you, Toastmaster Garda. You mentioned another side of outstanding move, So let's gradually improve ourselves by our journey in Toastmaster. Agree with you. And then next, Toastmaster Praw. Are you ready to? Hi, Toastmaster Praw. Are you here?
Hello.
Okay.
Oh, video, sorry.
Yes.
Hello.
So the Toastmaster Praw, Toastmaster Praw is about joke to you, yeah? By the way.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is for you.
Okay. Okay. Should I start?
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening, Toastmasters and ladies and gentlemen. So, am I a joke to you by coming to this meeting? Or maybe you will ask yourself, is this meeting is a joke to you? So, first thing first, most of the time that, yes, my life is a joke, yeah. So part of my life started with the simple things like my name. Yeah, my name sometimes could be a real joke even for me or for others. If you take a look at my names at Zoom, it's just like four letters. And people like mispronounce or doing the typo during chat or through the email. They call me Praw, they call me like a Japanese name, Prabu. They even mistaken me for Pram or Pras. They even think that maybe I'm half Indian, but I don't know. My name could be different, or they could call me Prashant, which is totally a different person. And when they think that I'm an Indian, they quite like offer me a menu, like a vegan menu, a vegan chicken rice. Do you know what vegan chicken rice is? Rice. So even though that my name was quite a joke even for them, or they try to make my name as a joke, but I have to say that is not true. Starting when I was entering the career world, I want to be professional. So I changed my name. Yeah, you can call me Praw, as in the full name as Professional. I started that because I want to enter the career with a good start, like become an awesome person. So I tried to label my name Prawsome. So they tried to call me Prawsome, and that was a good name for me. And I will tell you why the reason why they call me Prawsome later on, because you know sometimes I am a procrastinator. So maybe I will try to tell another story later. Okay. Yeah, I love to delay everything. Just like when I want to tell something that I think not now. Okay, once again, no. Okay, so am I a joke to you? It's just your perspective. You get it? Okay, if you don't get it, my time is up. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Praw. What a speech from our legendary member. And you can use your name in this speech. And thank you for telling the untold story behind Prawsome, because yeah, I've heard about Prawsome, but not the reason behind it. Thank you very much. Next,
you are in the presence of Mods elders.
Yes, of course. And next we have Toastmaster Aan. Hi, Toastmaster Aan. So this is for you. Toastmaster Aan, you choose ambition, yeah?
Ambition.
Okay. This is literally too ambitious.
Yeah, okay. We can start.
Yes.
Okay. I can start, or I need to wait. Okay.
If you want, you can start,
Uh,
but if you need time, 30 seconds.
Okay. Good evening, TM member and fellow guests. When we are child, we have many ambition. Like we set a goal that maybe it is impossible. Like we want to be a doctor, we want to be a pilot, and it is more imagination. We are not seeing we are not seeing an obstacle, so we can make an ambition, and it is like possible or impossible when we are in child. But in adult life, we are more pessimistic for the ambition. Like we will change the ambition from I want to get a A in test, but when the real fact it is we have B or C and D, and I think that it is okay. The world is not over. That is not going over, and the sky is not falling. So we are still doing our life like we do every day, and I think the ambition we set when we are child and adult, it is very different and very the obstacle, and I think it is better when we are child, so we don't have any problem, and we cannot set the limit, and we can it is all for me. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Aan. You mentioned about the difference between ambition in different stages of life. Thank you very much. And next, let's have soon-to-be Toastmaster Shelly. So you want a topic about Doctor Strange. Is it your favorite movie or?
No, that's the familiar one that comes in my mind.
Okay, so this is the meme.
Remember the series watching the 7 branches and part-time and didn't spoil anything. We like Doctor Strange. Oh, okay. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening, the Toastmaster member and all the guests. I'm the guest here. So, the topic for today that I choose is about the Doctor Strange. As we know, Doctor Strange is a neurosurgeon, and his real name is Stephen Strange, who lost his ability and uses his hands because of an accident, and then actually he has a bad temper and extra high level self-confidence. But after that happened and the strange things come to him, he went somewhere to look for the medication, and then actually he changed into a new form of his self. And from that picture, we know that Strange, from the name, is strange. Yes, it's a little bit strange for us if we know something about many people and then we don't spoil it. Actually, mostly about the movie. When I and my friend watch a movie and then the other friend asks, "Hey, is it good for the movie? Is it having the high rate for the movie, and then I say, yeah, do you know in that movie we will see that there is a roller coaster flying on the sky or something like that. And yeah, that's from the Doctor Strange. He is strange enough to keep the secret, to keep the people waiting for what will happen in the end game movie. And everyone, you can be like Doctor Strange too. Everything happen in your life, you can keep it in to yourself or share to other people, but it's your choice to be strange or not. Oh, the color hasn't popped up. Okay, so I still have fun. Okay, Sitina. Can I end it? That's
Yes.
it from me. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Back
you,
to
soon
you.
to be Toastmaster Shelly. So you mentioned that, okay, we can have a choice to be like Doctor Strange, strange enough to keep the secret, to be reliable like him. Okay, that's good point from you. Next, let's have soon to be Toastmaster Feby. Hi, soon to be Toastmaster Feby.
Hi.
Yo, so your topic is about Dom.
Yeah.
I think you follow the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I could say yes. Oh. Okay. Okay. Can I start now? Okay. From the meme, well, I'm not good at interpreting the meme, so this is my interpretation regarding the memes. It encourages us to be present whenever we have a meeting with people, with friends and family. We have to be present. We have to communicate with our companions at the time, not to give thoughts too much to other things like our works, our assignments, and unfinished projects that we left behind. So be like Toretto and his family members. They always focus to spend the time whenever they have a meeting and enjoy the quality time. That's all from me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, soon to be Toastmaster Feby, for your key point about be present and enjoy quality time, just like Dom. Next, let's have another speaker. Okay, soon to be Toastmaster Edwin, about Suez. Hi, Edwin.
Hello.
Okay, so this is your topic about Suez Canal. You see the text right there, my to-do list and my progress. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So the Suez Canal, this is the one that got stuck a while ago, if I remember correctly. So if we look at these memes and the memes that were shown before, most of them show some kind of negative messages. In this Suez Canal, it shows that our to-do list and our efforts are not equal in the way that we don't put enough effort to do our to-do list. Now, why do these memes become viral? Or why do they buzz with us? I think they resonate with us because they have a message that we can relate to as an individual or as a group of society. Now, in that way, memes spread because they have a certain value with them, which reflects values within us or a certain society. And that's what I think when I see the Suez Canal and the previous meme. And that's what the thought that I want to leave today, that memes are a reflection of us or of the society. That's all. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, soon-to-be Toastmaster Edwin, for a key point about memes that represent part of us. Yes, relatable to us. And next, let's have another speaker, Toastmaster Melisa. Hi, Toastmaster Melisa. I think you're ready to speak about Thanos.
Okay.
Okay.
When people ask me why I give relationship advice even though I'm single. Okay. I got others to a treasure that I cannot possess. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll start. Have you got these friend or friends, or maybe it's you that give relationship advice and a really wise relationship advice, even though you or maybe they are single? I am maybe that friend, and I absolutely have that kind of friend. It is so easy to give advice to other people's problems, and when you face the same problems, you feel everyone else see that, oh my God, you're so blind. Why cannot you see this? Maybe if we are just giving advice on other people's problem, we see it from a different perspective as theirs. I'm positioning myself as a friend who give like wise relationship problems where I'm not in it. Maybe I can see that from a friend's perspective, from different or probably helicopter's perspective. And I can see that maybe the two of them get it wrong. Maybe like maybe A got something wrong, maybe B got something wrong. And if I am in that position, maybe I cannot see the solution. I cannot fully understand the problem within it because I am blinded with other things, with feelings. Maybe I have different context that the advisor don't know about it. Maybe I have this background that triggers some emotion in me that my boyfriend probably didn't know, and my friend, the advisor, didn't know. But yeah, it is so easy to give a wise advice to others because you don't have to face it yourself. And I think basically we all are likes to say nice things, like give nice advice to others because maybe we don't know how to handle our own problems. So we just like to solve other people's problem if we think we can. We just cannot solve maybe a lot of our problems ourselves. So we just like to give advice. I think that's all from me. Back to table topic, Toastmaster Hans.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melisa, for stating your point about helicopter view, about involved in emotion, and also about handling our own problems. Yes, I think it is relatable to us. Now, let's have the last speaker in this table topic, Mr. Singh. Hi, Mr. Singh.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
Is it on?
Not yet, by the way.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So this is your topic.
Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. So, well, let's see another point of this. Yes, I'm going to do with the accent. So, if you already watch about the movie Titanic, right? So Jack Rose dumped Jack. So Jack sank it under the water while Rose is having a good time on a piano. Well, if you watch the movie carefully, actually, there is a space enough. There was enough space for Jack to be together with Rose on the piano. So in a short word, Rose is a twat. Rose is a twat. So if you watch at the end of the piano, Jack sank and Rose survived. Probably actually that what makes Jack survive again after global warming, maybe because the ice has melted and Jack has been thought again to be surviving again. Revive, actually, not survive, but revive. So, is it possible? Maybe we had Captain America, we had Doctor Strange, we had Winter Soldier, and we had Praw. So everything is possible, right, Praw? So with this, actually, something about global warming is not far from the truth. We can see as when you buy ice cream, everything is melted. For very simple example, when you buy ice cream, the ice cream melted and your girlfriends got away. That's why you become single. That's also the same problem with the global warming. So to make yourself not single again, please be careful with global warming. Always wear a jacket and buy many ice to make the global warming become cooler. And stay cool, stay frosty, and back to you, table topic master.
Superb speech from Mr. Singh. Creative way to raise awareness about global warming. And I agree with you that they can float together in that piece of broken piano. But yes, that's part of the movie. Thank you.
That
Mr.
is the
Singh.
movie.
Yes.
If you watch, it's lucky the Titanic was in English version. If you watch Titanic in Indian version, it will be a lot of ridiculous.
I see. Okay, so that's the end of table topic session. Thank you very much for all the speakers. Unfortunately, that we have one topic that we can't use because of the time limit, but thank you very much for all of your participation. Now back to our Tom, Toastmaster Melisa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hans, for the awesome session of table topics, and also thank you for the participants for challenging yourself for this table topic session as well. Before we move to the next session, let me ask the timer for the timer report. Is everyone eligible to be voted?
No, not everyone eligible to be voted. Let me share in the chat group. Okay, so Toastmasters who are eligible for the poll are Toastmaster Heggi, soon to be Toastmaster Muby, Toastmaster Garda, Toastmaster Praw, Toastmaster Ah-WOD, soon to be Toastmaster Shelly, and Toastmaster Melisa.
Okay. Okay, I think there are from the chat box, Toastmaster Sena had already given the time report. And I think before we move to the next session, I will have Toastmaster Ah-WOD as our ballot counter to launch the poll for us to vote. Is the voting link ready, Toastmaster Aan?
Give me a minute. It is Muby or Muby?
It's Muby, I think.
Okay. Wait, let me arrange this first.
Okay.
Heggi, okay. Heggi,
While we wait for the link to be assembled, I want to ask some of the guests. The first timer, what do you think about our session? Probably I would ask probably soon to be Toastmaster Muby. It is your first time in Toastmaster, right? What do you think about this meeting?
You asking me?
Yes.
Pardon? Oh my God, sorry. Yes, a very interesting and then very productive evening. Yeah, I can learn a lot, especially from Toastmasters, Toastmaster Hans, and then all of Toastmasters here. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. And then maybe for the next event, I can join with my friends, maybe. But if you have a schedule earlier, maybe in 4 or 3 p.m., it will be nice. But it's okay. I will try to invite my friends to join this exciting Toastmasters, Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters regular meeting. Thank you. Interesting.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Muby. Thank you, soon to be Toastmaster Muby. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, Toastmaster and our bell counter has give the link in our chat box. Please click on the link and vote on your favorite table topic speakers.
Toastmaster Melisa, I'm afraid I made a mistake.
Yes.
I raised the green card at 2 minutes. So the listed speaker of Toastmaster I mentioned in the chat box should not be eligible because they passed 2 minutes.
Is it the limit is 2 minutes and 30 seconds, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, 2 minutes. Over 2 minutes and 30 seconds, disqualified.
Over 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yes, so actually there will be fewer people to vote.
Qualified speakers are from exact 1 minute until 2 and 30.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I have to revise the list. Wait for a moment.
It's okay. Take your time.
Okay, so Toastmaster Aan will have to revise the link and to respond to what soon to be Toastmaster Muby has said earlier. Thank you for your testimony of our meeting, and we will have the next online regular meeting on next week actually, because we usually have on the week 1 and first week and third week of the month. So we will have online meeting on next Wednesday. And yeah, the schedule is we set the time for 7:30 p.m. till 9:30 p.m. And if you have free time, and if any of you guys who had been a guest for here for your first time in Toastmaster, if you have free time next week, please do join again.
Thank you.
Okay, so Toastmaster Sena has give her updated timer report. Let's wait a bit for Toastmaster Aan to cast the link. Okay, Toastmaster Hans, should we go with the evaluation session, or should we wait for the voting duration?
It's okay, we can wait until the revised ballot is ready. and we can have, yeah,
Maybe I
you can
would like
control
to.
again.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Hans. Maybe I would like to ask for other guests. I would like to ask for Ruth. Can you? Yes. Yes. Oh, is it not really convenient in your place?
Oh, no, but last 2 Wednesday I already.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Okay. So, thank you. I would like to ask for others. Maybe soon to be Toastmaster Edwin.
Okay.
What do you think about our meeting?
So it was the first time me giving speech in a while, and I usually don't watch speech. So it was very interesting to me.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Edwin, for your testimony. And fellow Toastmaster and guest, Toastmaster Aan, our bell counter, has already given the updated link on the voting link. Please click on the link and vote for your favorite table topic speakers. Maybe I will give the voting duration for about 1 minute. So I will. So by 9:16, I will move on to the next section. Please vote for your most favorite table topic speakers.
Toastmaster Aan, I think the link is not updated with the recent eligible list.
Okay, let me check. Oh, okay. Step as new. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, but this one? It is already reviewed.
Oh yeah, this is already matched with the report that Toastmaster Sena made. So everyone, please click on the updated and revised link to vote for your most favorite table topic speakers. And the voting time will be until 9:16. So at 9:16, let's move on to the second session, which is the evaluation session. I think we have a guest with wonderful name, Guest Obama. Is it your first time in Toastmaster? Maybe he's in a place when it's not really convenient for speaking. It's all right. Okay, everyone, have you voted all yet? If yes, let's move on to the next session of our meeting, which is the evaluation session. The session will be led by our general evaluator, Toastmaster Heggi. Toastmaster Heggi, the screen is yours.
Thank you, our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Melisa. So we are going to the evaluation session, which is basically where we will learn from each other. We will start with the individual evaluators and then continued by the role takers that are going to deliver the reports. So with that, I would like to invite our first evaluator that are going to evaluate Toastmaster Wilson. Please welcome Toastmaster Praw.
Yeah. Okay, am I audible? Yeah, okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for Toastmasters and guests. First of all, let's congratulate Wilson as our speaker, the one and only speaker for tonight's meeting with the speech title, Unpaid Overtime or Paid Overtime. As I've mentioned before, before he delivered the speech, this is a speech that will encourage more about the vocal variety, and also implement some of the technique of the vocal variety. As I want to notice that what are the things that he excelled at. The first one is the maintaining energy from start to finish, because by using vocal variety, it means that you need more power, you need more energy to deliver different kind of tones, vocal, and also to keep the vibrant and the dynamic delivery. And some of the examples of using the variety is quite good. He delivered like whispering. I think if you deliver it not in the virtual meeting, it will be more impactful. But thank you for those examples of using the whisper, because whispering is also part of the using vocal variety. And in the future, because you are still working in some of the project of the speech, I want you to work on the using the pause. For me, short pauses was a bit too much. I noticed that you're using the sentence, that quite short sentence instead of the longer sentence. Longer sentence could prevent you using the short pauses. So my suggestions is reduce the short pauses with the longer sentence. So you ended up with longer pauses in 5 to 7 minutes. Let's say that you have 2 or 3 longer pauses to give more effect of those vocal variety in your speech. And the things that I want to challenge you, because this is the vocal variety. Vocal variety, the easiest way to deliver it is by doing role playing or impersonate how others can deliver speech or in the form of the dialogue. So for example, one of the part of your story consists of you and your manager. So instead of you telling what your managers do, you can make the speech into short way dialogues between you and your speaking partners. So there will be a different focus, your focus and also your partner's focus. Therefore, you will have chance to deliver more vocal variety by role playing into other person. Like you can use like baritone voice, or you can like pitch voice, or maybe like squeaking voice or something like that. So that's the thing that you need to challenge, because in the future speech, the role playing will be very useful for you. So once again, congratulations. Congratulations. Then I will see you at the next speech.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Praw, for the wonderful evaluation on Toastmaster Wilson. Before continuing, I would like to ask Timer for the timer report on the evaluator.
Unfortunately, the evaluator not meet the minimum. It's not eligible.
Okay, so it's less than 2 minutes, yeah?
Oh, sorry, it's I thought it's 5 to 7 minutes.
Evaluation is 2 to 3 minutes.
It's eligible for the vote. It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
All right, so we are not going to vote for Toastmaster Praw anyway because he is alone. But anyway, congratulations Toastmaster Praw for automatically being the best evaluator for tonight. Congratulations. All right. Thank you, Timer, and thank you, Toastmaster Praw. Going on, we are going to hear the reports from our role takers. And to start, I would like to welcome our Grammarian, Toastmaster Redika.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Heggi. So let me deliver my report about all the participants' grammar usage and some beautiful words that I happen to note down today. So first, I would love to start with the grammatical errors with the language usage, grammar usage especially. First, there are 3 mistakes that I noticed. But first and foremost, I would love to say congratulations, because mostly all of you guys have proper knowledge about grammar. So yeah, it makes me happy, to be honest. And first mistake that I noticed is when people are pressure can be a verb, it can be a noun as well, but I guess the person meant it to be a verb. So it's somewhat a wrong diction. I think it will be more proper to instead use the sentence when people are pressured, because it means when you are in a situation, in an inconvenient situation, so you feel pressured, it's an adjective. So instead of a verb or a noun, the person can use pressured, an adjective. And the second mistakes, Richie is come from, it's wrong sentence structure. When we want to state a fact, we are sure enough that it's a fact, we should use, or we better use, a present tense. Richie comes from blah, blah, blah. It can be used in scientific journals or academic journals. When we want to state a fact, we can use a present tense because we are sure that this is a fact. Richie comes from blah, blah, blah. Instead of Richie is come from. Even is or just Richie comes from without linking verb. The last one, weekend being an obstacle, it's semantically meaningless. Again, maybe the person meant something else, or if I can correct it, it can be probably be we can face an obstacle, or we can be an obstacle, because after the modal it should be verb one, so you can use gerund being, but instead use the initial form, base form, can be an obstacle, modal plus verb one. So it will be grammatically correct, but probably semantically meaningless. But still, it depends on the context. We can be an obstacle. It depends on the sentence, because as I heard it, we can be an obstacle. It's somewhat semantically meaningless. But we can be an obstacle, grammatically correct, but still somehow semantically meaningless. So that's about the grammar usage. And next, the beautiful words that I'm not done today. First, people have different purposes in life by Toastmaster Wilson. The second one, I still forget things, but I forget less. Toastmaster Heggi, it's because relatable. And third, try to recall one moment when you make an outstanding move in life by Toastmaster Garda. Next one, 4, let's continue to improve by continuing our journey in Toastmaster by our president, Toastmaster Hansel. And 5, am I a job to you? By Toastmaster Praw. The last one, it's so easy to give advice to others. Especially if we don't experience it ourselves, by our VPM, Toastmaster Melisa. So that's my report today regarding grammar usage and some beautiful words that I catched in our today's meeting. Back to General Evaluator, Toastmaster Heggi. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Redika. It's very well structured and detailed report from our grammarian. Right, the next role taker will be our Ah-WOD counter. And Toastmaster Sandra will deliver her report now. Please welcome Toastmaster Sandra.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Heggi. Hi, everyone. So this is my first time as Ah-WOD counter. First, I want to congratulate all of you, everyone speaking tonight, from prepared speakers and the table topic speakers who chose the adrenaline route and really taking the challenge for table topic masters tonight. So pack yourself in the back and don't let my report here, pen and paper the old way. Don't let my report drag you down and only see it as a next milestone for your growth stage. So there are a lot of speakers tonight. A good one. It means good for the session. So I will begin from the prepared speakers, Toastmaster Wilson, Toastmaster Wilson has successfully mentioned the buzzword, the WOD, which is the buzzword, and one repeated line. And Toastmaster Praw, as the evaluation speakers, has mentioned pause filler twice. And moving on to the table topic speakers. Okay, so first it is Toastmaster Heggi. I didn't find any WOD and one repeated word. From Toastmaster Wilson, again, as the table topic speakers, one WOD mentions. From Toastmaster Nanda, to pause filler and no WOD. For Toastmaster Redika, mention the WOD ones. And for soon-to-be Toastmaster Ruth, I catch 5 pause fillers and 2 long pauses with no WOD. For Toastmaster Edwin, I found no pause fillers and long pause and repeated, and also no WOD. For Toastmaster Melisa, I catch 3 pause fillers and no WOD. For Mr. Singh, I catch 2 pause fillers and no repeated and no long pause. For soon-to-be Toastmaster Muby, 1 pause filler and 3 repeated and no WOD. For Toastmaster Garda, there is mentioning 1 WOD, the buzzword. And for Toastmaster Praw, during the table topic speakers, has 2 pause fillers and no WOD. Okay, guys, please bear with me. For Toastmaster Aan, congrats for your first table topic speakers as the newly installed member. I catch 3 pause fillers and 4 repeated with no WOD. Moving on to the last 2 table topic speakers, soon to be Toastmaster Feby, 3 pause fillers and no WOD, and soon to be Toastmaster Shelly, 1 pause fillers and no WOD. So in total, we have 4, if I'm not mistaken, 4 guests speaking in our table topic sessions. Good job, everyone, for taking the challenge. That is all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Heggi.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Sandra. What a wonderful display of focus. 15, if I'm not mistaken, 15 table topic speakers, and you managed to grab all the filler words that they mentioned. Thank you again, Toastmaster Sandra. So next will be my part as the general evaluator. Motivators meeting has been always wonderful. The best part that I really like is how President Hans consistently at the beginning of each meeting tirelessly explaining about Toastmaster. This is very important, especially since we have a lot of guests. So with that, guests can have a better understanding of what is Toastmaster and what are the benefits that we can get by joining Toastmasters. Moving on is Toastmaster of the meeting shows also really good expertise and leading the meeting. Toastmaster Melisa, I believe, already really experienced, and she is able to deliver the meeting even at times when hiccups coming up, like when my mic suddenly going loose, when Toastmaster Sena and Toastmaster Aan need to work on the timing and the ballot counting. But Toastmaster Melisa managed to calmly continue the session without a noticeable hiccups. So that's a good one. And again, the table topic is really nice, especially personally for me, because I also, follow a lot of shit posting count. So all of those, I can really understand all of those. Unfortunately, a bit feedback on this is some others might not really catch the meaning of the meme, because you know, to be able to understand this, you really need to, well, most of the time you really need to be involved in the meme culture. But anyway, it has enough narration, I think, words and everything. I originally afraid it's only the actual picture or the meme that will even be more difficult. But yeah, there are enough narration that I think the speakers can catch a glimpse of what's supposed to be spoken about. And the evaluator and the speakers are all well. Toastmaster Wilson, top-notch. Toastmaster Praw, wonderful. No feedback on them. On the role takers, a slight feedback on the timer and the ballot counter. Timer might need to check again the timing for each type of speech in case there are some changes. Even, you know, sometimes even prepared speech have different kind of timing. Normally 5 to 7, but last week, last 2 weeks in my meeting, someone delivered an 18 to 20 minute speech. So we, as a timer, it is better to check every time on what kind of speech and what timing need to be done. And Toastmaster Aan, I think aside also because the timing is a bit, there's a slight mistake on the timing, so the ballot counting is also a bit off. But no worries, both of you managed to correct at a good pace, so there are no significant hiccups happening. And that's all actually from me. Overall, the meeting went well. The topic is very fun for me, at least. And would really love to visit more of Motivators meeting in the future. Thank you. So with that, I would like to give the control back to Toastmaster Melisa.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Heggi as our general evaluator. Thank you for the feedback for all of us as for the role takers as well, and also for the speakers and the evaluators. Okay, so fellow Toastmaster and guests, how is it for tonight's meeting? I hope you had a good time with us. I believe I got a lot of insights in this meeting, and I can learn a lot from you here. And also, I believe I had a lot of fun in this meeting as well. So before we end, I'm sorry, I think I have to give back the control. That's all from me. I'm sorry. Thank you for everyone who joined this meeting and has participated in the prepared speech, the table topics, and also the evaluation session. And I think I have to give back the control to our president, Toastmaster Hans.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melisa, but let's have a wording session that will be led by Toastmaster Aan.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, we are in our session and in the last minute. It's hard to see. It is best prepared speaker and it is known. Okay. Can we next? Okay. Congratulations to Mr. Singh for the best table topic speaker for this time, and it is not single is saving the world.
Thank you. I don't know what to say about this.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Ikhwan.
Oh no, you don't say that name right now.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Aan, for your report on the best favorite table topic speakers, and also best speakers, Toastmaster Wilson, and also best evaluator, Toastmaster Praw. Thank you, Toastmaster Aan. Congratulations for the winners. And yeah, for real now, I will give back the control to our club president, Toastmaster Hans.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melisa, for conducting this meeting. Wow, super meeting. And for information, Toastmasters wear many hats. There are a lot of Toastmasters club, not only Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters. Now let's have some words from them. Let's have some words from Toastmaster Garda. You can also announce your club meeting.
Yeah, hi Toastmaster Hans. Thank you so much for the opportunity. So back with me again, my fellow Toastmasters and Motivators. I'm Garda from SCBD Toastmasters Club, and we cordially invite you to attend our regular meeting every Friday. And this coming Friday, we are commemorating the National Batik Day. So feel free to come and wear your favorite batik of all time, because we are celebrating this National Batik Day on Friday at 7 p.m. Jakarta time. I will also share the details on the chat box. And feel free to follow our Instagram at scbd.toastmasters. You can also register to the meeting to receive the Zoom link, as well as another information regarding our club. And we also have the YouTube channel, SCBD Toastmasters Club. You can stream and watch our previous recordings to that YouTube channel. I think that is all. I give the control back to the President, Toastmaster Hans.
Thank you, Toastmaster Garda. And we also have another visiting Toastmaster, Toastmaster Heggi. Could you please announce your club info, or even if you have info about division?
All right, so I don't have info about division. Well, I probably just want to highlight again, because our division contest is going to be done. The first one, which is a humorous speech and table topic speech, will going to be done on January. So at the following few months, October, November, December, there's going to be several club contests and area contests that are going to be held. So if you want to know what are Toastmaster contests, how it's done, and how it can help you develop yourself, please join them, even only as spectators. And the second one is my club, which is a Lipo College Toastmaster Club, actually has just done a meeting yesterday. And our next meeting is going to be at the 12th of October. So to get the earliest information on that, you can follow our Instagram at alkatisi.toastmasters. Thank you, and back to President Hans.
Thank you, Toastmaster Heggi. And last, from our visiting Toastmaster, Toastmaster Wilson.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Hans, also to every Toastmasters from Jakarta Motivators. Once again, thank you for having me here. I would like to cordially invite you to Riau Toastmasters Clubs meetings. So if you don't know, Riau actually has Toastmasters Clubs. We are located in District 87, Division H, Area H3. And then we also have this hybrid meeting. So if you don't know what hybrid meeting is, basically for those of us members who are in the vicinity of Riau, we are able to hold a physical meeting, but we are also inviting members and guests alike over screen. So if you want to watch how we conduct our physical meeting, we are free to join us. I will send the invitation to our VPE, Toastmaster Redika, since I don't have the text version of the invitation. So if you are interested, please join us at Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. That will be all from me. Thank you. Back to you, President.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wilson. And now, before we end the meeting, I want to announce that after this, we can have a casual discussion. Yeah, feel free to use English or Indonesia, and we can get to know each other. And now, as a president of Jakarta Motivator Toastmaster, I would like to end this meeting by the sound of this gong. Thank you, and have a nice day, everyone.